Hello Cancer, welcome to your mid-May reading. This is for Cancer, Sun, Moon, Rising and Venus. Please make sure you check all your placements to get a clear picture of what's going on for you at this time. As always, this is a general reading. It may or may not resonate for all of you. Please take the bits that do resonate and leave the rest behind for somebody else. A little disclaimer, my oldest beagle is with me at the moment. I am babysitting, so if you hear hacking and panting and coughing and all of that lovely stuff, please excuse him. So I'm going to be pulling a Celtic cross for you, but to start with, I'm going to pull out 2 archetype cards just to get an overview of what it is that we could be dealing with. We have the castle, which is insane because I just spoke about fortresses and castles in Gemini's reading. That's quite appropriate. All right, let's get one more. The Lover. Nice. All right. Let's talk about these real quick. Considering you have the castle, this is quite appropriate since Cancer, well, you carry your home on your back as a crab, very much like the turtle, but you also rule the 4th house, which is the house of home and family. The castle talks about being a palace as well as a fortress. It talks about duality. It represents riches and fantasy and ornate wonders and adornments, yet the walls of the castle can be thick, cold and shadowy. And this card, it points to a tendency to hold on to possessions. This could quite possibly mean a literal home. It could be a relationship. It could be something that you're not willing to let go of, something that brings you security. And opposition that, belongs to the image of achievement. I feel like the castle is here to tell you that we can very easily be lulled into a spell of materialism, and it's important to make sure we ground ourselves in reality. And the castle can be that motivating force. It can be an enchanting goal to travel towards. But it's best not to linger within the walls of this castle for too long, because decadent deception is a thing. And I'm also feeling that you are in your power here. You're visiting your throne of power. And I almost feel like telling you to make sure you are mothering and not smothering. Does that make sense? This could be towards a child. It could be towards a relationship. Like I said, make sure you know when to let go. Because crabs, I'm a Cancer sun. So whatever I say, I'm not saying it to call you out. All right. We all do this. We have pincers, and when we cling on to something, it's very hard for us to open our claws again. So there is something that needs to be released and something that needs to be embraced here, Cancer. Now the Lover, it's not as simple an archetype as one would think. The Lover does represent, well, you being a lover, you having a heart of gold and having that massive capacity to love the people around you, whether it's family, friends or a romantic partner. It talks about awe. It talks about gratitude. It talks about appreciating and experiencing the world through the senses, reveling in beauty, song, art, music, and sensuality. And I feel like this energy awakens every time we see something that we admire, seeing something that is beautiful, tasting something that is delicious, and looking at a lover, someone that we love. It is that awe that comes about to open up our heart chakra. And I feel like when you, let's say, are in a relationship, okay, and you've built that beautiful bond with somebody, everything looks beautiful. I'm not talking about wearing rose-colored glasses. I'm talking about looking at the glass half full. Because you have such a beautiful relationship in your midst, it's almost like you can conquer everything. You're grateful for everything because your heart is happy. And for a Cancerian's heart to be happy is of vital importance. Because if it is not, there is almost this 5 of Cups, dark shadowy energy that looms above one's head. So I feel with the Lover showing up, you are either in a beautiful partnership already, or you can expect to be in one. There is a beautiful energy of love and beauty coming in towards you, Cancer. And you deserve it. My God, you deserve it. All right, let's see what your tarot has to say. I'm also getting with the Castle and the Lover, it's possible that you're holding on too tightly to a relationship. Maybe it's time to release just a little bit and give it some space. What do we have for your tarot? All right, starting off the reading is Temperance. Beautiful. This is that balance that I've been talking about. This is that energy of, excuse me a minute, someone's at the door. 1 second. Sorry about that. When you online shop, you can expect the bell to ring every 15 minutes. Anyway, so yes, I was talking about harmony. I was talking about balance. The Temperance card is a sense of going with the flow. It is a que sera energy of whatever will be, will be. It is being almost kind of merging with your environment, not going against the current in any way. I feel like you're in a very balanced state, or at least you're striving to be. There is a sense of peace that will ensue here because we have doves floating around on the card. All right, let's see what is the challenge here. What is crossing Temperance? Two of Cups. You're finding it difficult to maintain balance within a relationship. The Two of Cups is an energy of two souls intertwining, and this is so interesting to me. It's such a beautiful analogy if you think about it. In the original Rider-Waite, the Temperance card represents an angel holding two cups, moving water from one cup to the other. It's almost like bringing hot and cold to room temperature, bringing negative and positive to a state of nothing, being in balance. I feel like you're finding it hard to maintain balance in a relationship. You're finding it hard to look at a glass as a glass of water and not looking at it as half full or half empty. Do you know what I mean? Let's see, what is your focus, Cancer? Ace of Pentacles. You want a stable beginning. I feel like you've been through the ringer, you've been through quite a bit, because you see how hard it is for these shoots to let out leaves off the ground. It's had to travel a long and arduous journey. For one seed, that's quite a task. I feel like you've been through it. You've been through a very difficult period and you are focused on beginning something afresh. Whether this is you beginning a new career, beginning a new life for yourself, maybe away from where you actually reside, from your castle. It could also be a new beginning in love. And I feel like you're not focused on Ace of Cups, Ace of Wands, Ace of Swords energy. You want stability. You want something that's there to last. You want this Ace of Pentacles to turn into the Ten of Pentacles. A legacy of love, a foundation that you can bank upon. And again, with the castle, I'm also getting that some of you may be wanting to invest in a new home. And I see that coming about for you. Let's see what was in the recent past for you. Whoa. Okay, too many cards flipped out, so I'm not going to take them. Sorry about that. Let's shuffle again and see. Recent past. Two of Pentacles. There was a struggle. There was an indecision. If you can hear drilling in the background, I'm sorry about that. There's construction happening next door. So with the Two of Pentacles in your recent past and the Two of Cups right here in your challenge position, twos represent to an extent indecision and having to juggle. So I feel that you were very precariously trying to balance either work-life, work-love, life-love, friendships-love. You were trying to just maintain an equilibrium. And I feel like with the Two of Pentacles, there was a lot of emotion that went into this. You may have also been struggling with letting go, with releasing, or with holding on. Should I stay? Should I go? Should I work on this? Should I not? You know. And I feel like Temperance showing up here is that nod to, okay, you have it in you to maintain harmony in your life, Cancer. Let's see what is crowning you. What is your strength? I love this energy. You see the number of twos happening, okay? We have the two scales, we have two cups, we have two pentacles. And Justice talks about balance. It talks about unbiased authenticity, of getting your head out of the clouds and making decisions from not only the heart but your head as well. You can hear my dog, excuse him. But also the Justice card, considering this figure is large and looming, it's bigger than one of the high risers right here. It talks about you being powerful, of you using the wisdom that you have gained and the moral compass that is so deeply embedded in your psyche, using all of that to your advantage. And knowing almost to an extent that the universe has your back. The Justice card does talk about karma. It talks about divine timing also. It talks about the universe making sure you believing, having that trust fall with the universe that it's going to take care of you. And it will. There is a state of confusion. There is a haze surrounding your reading. And I'm so happy to see the Justice card right here. We do have a total full moon lunar eclipse in Scorpio on the 16th. And that is a time when a lot of things will come out from the deep, dark depths of not only our psyche, but the bonds that we have built in life. And they will bring about that sense of almost clarity, of understanding of what to do, how to execute, where to take action next. Let's see, immediate future. Four of Wands almost showed up. Knight of Swords, I like that. You see, you remember I said get your head out of the clouds. The Knight of Swords here is using his or her truth to wipe away any clouds, to bring in clarity. I feel that you are only and only moving forward if it sits well with you, if it is true and authentic to your higher self. You are not bullshitting here. You are not beating around the bush. You are speaking the way you need to be spoken to. Does that make sense? I sometimes feel for Cancerians, it's very difficult to build boundaries. It's very difficult to state how we should be treated. Sometimes we take everything with a pinch of salt because we're so empathetic and we understand the wide range of human emotion because we've felt every single emotion under the sun. So we almost start making excuses for other people that, oh, you know, such and such did such and such because they may have been feeling such and such. Sometimes people cannot be made excuses for. Sometimes the past traumas that people have dealt with, they can't be excuses for poor treatment. They can't be excuses for poor communication. And I feel like you're realizing that, you're understanding that, and you are only indulging in conversations that are truthful and honest and clear-cut. I truly like that for you, Cancer. We can get very hazy within our emotions because we're ruled by the moon, and the moon changes signs every 2.5 days. And being ruled by a celestial body that is so moody makes us moody. But once we start embracing truth and clarity and justice is when things can truly, truly go in our favor. Let's see how you are showing up to this reading. The Sun did pop up. That's a lot of cards, so I'm not going to take them. But I'm feeling like when the Sun enters your sign in June up till the end of July, I feel like things are going to become clearer for you. The clouds will part. Let's see. Oh, I love it, Cancer. Oh my God, this is your energy. This is Temperance. This is that energy of making sure you keep yourself and the people you love afloat, no matter how turbulent and dangerous the waters are. Keeping calm, cool, composed, and having all of that love, but not wearing your heart on your sleeve. I'm not saying with the Knight of Swords that you're becoming cold and all of a sudden, but I'm just saying you're not vulnerable anymore. You know exactly where to invest your heart, where exactly to invest this lover archetype. Knowing exactly where you're building your home, whether it's in the heart of another person or it's a literal home in another country, whatever it is, you are making very wise decisions. I am so proud of you. Beautiful. Let's see. What are the external influences that you may or may not be aware of? The Three of Cups. All right, beautiful. The Three of Cups can be a card of a reunion. If you are here waiting to reconcile with an ex, this is a very good sign. This could be that the other person who you're thinking of is on the same frequency as you. This could also mean that there is a soul tribe, there is a family, there are friends around you who speak the same love language as you, people who want to care for you, people who want to link their energy with yours because, well, you nurture them, you protect them, and they want to do the same in return. Absolutely beautiful. Let's see, Cancer, what are your hopes or your fears? Oh, dropped a card. Ugh. Yeah, you're afraid that you're going to be heartbroken again. If this is a reconciliation reading for you, and it very well could be, again, you are in this King of Cups energy. You are not in the Queen of Cups or the Knight of Cups. You are controlling your emotions. You are refusing to be vulnerable because you have been through pain. You have been through extreme heartbreak. The Three of Swords is one of the most painful cards in the deck. So with the Lover and the Castle showing up, it's again knowing exactly where you're building your home so that it's not taken away from you again. Let's see, possible outcome. The Page of Swords. Diluted energy, so I'm going to pull one more. Knight of Pentacles. I feel, Cancer, with the Page of Swords and the Knight of Pentacles, towards the end of this month, you may be able to gain more insight, more information regarding your situation. We have been talking about clarity and getting out of the state of disillusionment. Mercury is retrograding right now till the 3rd of June. And just in time for your season, actually. I feel whatever clarity is coming in towards you may take its time. It's possible that the conversations you are having right now are not as keen and agreeable as you would like them to be. The Page of Swords can be a very curious energy. It could be immature communication as well. So keep a watch out for that. I'm tempted to take one more card. I'm still not satisfied. Ay, yay. No, too many. Way too many. I dropped a bunch on the floor as well. I did see the 10 of Cups though. All right. One more card, please. The Knight of Cups. You remember I said you're not focusing on being the Knight of Cups or the Page of Cups. You are in the King of Cups energy. I am feeling more so that this is an energy that's coming in towards you. That's a lot of people right here. This could be multiple people coming in towards you, or it could be, well, one person carrying all of this energy of air, earth and water. Someone finally being balanced. I feel with the Knight of Cups, this person is not only creative and very loving, this person is changing how they speak to you because you're suddenly on guard. Does that make sense? You're not, just because someone's communicating with you, you're not reciprocating how you would as a Cancer. You are mirroring their energy. So I feel like this person is being very careful about what they say to you because they don't want to, well, mess this up again. That's a possibility. All right. Let's get a couple of tea leaves to close off the reading. Scissors. Disappointment in some affair. Yeah, we know that with the Three of Swords. There has been disappointment here with the Two of Pentacles and all of this happening. Let's get one more card for this and see. Wishbone. A wish is granted. Beautiful. I feel, and again, I place my cards intuitively, Cancer. Look at that. The Three of Swords with Scissors and Wishbone with the Three of Cups. I did tell you this was a reconciliation card. So it's possible, if you're wishing for a reconciliation, that this will come about for you. Turkey. Someone is behaving stupidly. Yeah. I feel like that did happen in the past. You remember I said this person's finally coming about with a more balanced approach. They may not have been back then. Kangaroo. Unsettled times, need to plan ahead. Yeah, again, intuitive placement. Two of Pentacles. You were unsettled. You were finding it difficult to make a decision whether to stay or to go, whatever this is for you. But I think you are planning ahead with the Ace of Pentacles. Flag. Do not be tempted to lower your standards. Absolutely. Absolutely. That I didn't place intuitively. That I placed smack dab between the Justice card and the Knight of Swords. Stay authentic. Know what you deserve. You deserve the absolute best because you have a heart of gold, Cancer. Do not lower your standards. Sometimes we can become obsessed with the idea of love and being loved that we let anybody in. because we see the best in them. We see the potential in them. You don't want to be with potential. You want to see action. You want to see how this person treats you before you invest your time and energy into them completely. I do feel like they're coming about. I'm going to pull one more. The deck is to the side. But yeah, there we go. Excitement. Yeah, be with someone who sparks that fire in you and you're not constantly healing. I feel like as Cancerians, we're constantly healing. And I'm kind of sick of it, to be honest with you. So let's get out of healing mode for just a little bit and bring some passion into our lives. Do whatever sparks that fire in you. Cancer, you need it. All right, that was your reading. I hope it helped you guys. I will see you in the next one. Bye-bye.